Hey YouTube, it's Christina from Keystone Beauty here with a eye primer review, and it's kind of my favorite um, independent brand eye primers, and there's a few out there. I haven't tried everybody, but the ones that I have tried, I have two that I really want to recommend and talk about. I have mentioned these before, but I haven't done like a good review about them, and I might have, but whatever, it's the new year. Um, And I just really think these would benefit anybody. They're reasonable price. They're not even like, you know, sorry. I'm realizing that the lip gloss that I put on, it tastes really gross. I think it actually might have gone bad. It was the Simply Sweet Skin. It's one of the lip. I don't even remember what she called them. I think it might have gone bad. The nasty taste in my mouth. They normally smell really good. Side note, I'm sorry. And so these ones I just really want to rave about. You know how there's products that you really love, you use them for a very long time, then you kind of get out of it, use other products because you're interested in other things and you want to try new things, and then you go back to the same products that you fell in love with, and you're like, why did I stop using these, or why haven't I used them that often? These are the products that are that way, and not only are they independent brands, which I love to support, but they're vegan and cruelty-free, which is a big, huge bonus for me, and they just last a long time, and they don't have any bad chemicals in them, and the best part is, they're cheap. Not in quality, but in price. They are very good prices. Like, they're 10 and under. Probably less than 10. Or they're about the same. I'll put the below the prices and where you can get these products. I guess I'll start out with this one because this is like, I think this might have been the first one I got. I'm not sure. But it's the Mad Style Pop and Lock Shadow Base, and it's not always featured on her site. It is an alternative to NYX Cosmetics. I'm not sure if they're cruelty free. I feel like they're not. And it's a white pot eyeshadow primer. And I feel like every girl or anybody who's wearing makeup should get a white base because it really makes your colors pop, and it does a really great job with, canceling out, whatever redness or whatever you have on your eyelids. But this is what it looks like. I've had it for a while. I used it quite a bit. I still have lots left. I can't remember the price, and I don't even know if it's listed yet or right now at Mad Style Cosmetics, but I'll list the link if it is listed, and I will list Mad Style Cosmetics anyways. But it's like this, and you just swirl it here. It's not as super pigmented as the NYX. I mean, it looks like it on the screen, and it really is. But it's really, really soft. And when it first came out, actually right before it came out, she did a video on it, and she had it on her hand like this, but a lot more. She ran it over water, and it's really waterproof. But the thing is that when you wash it off your eyes, it comes off instantly. So it's really good at keeping on your shadow. It does a really good job at making your colors pop, and it's vegan cruelty free. So that's just, instead of going to NYX, which a lot of times people pot their NYX jumbo pencils anyways. This is already, potted. The only downfall about the product is that it's not always listed, but it does last you quite a bit. I don't use it all the time, so I'm not sure how long it lasts, but probably months and months. So if you're really looking into a white primer base for your shadows, I really highly recommend this because, one, I really love supporting independent brands like Mo, and it's cheap, and you know that you're putting something safe on your eyes. And I really just eventually kind of just want to go to independent brands, the ones that I trust and I know is legit, because I mean, you might as well put your money into someone who does this for a living, someone who can support, you know, a lot of them are families who have kids, and they, this is part of their income, and I just think that supporting them is just big. So yeah, Mad Style Cosmetics Pop and Lock White Base is highly recommended, and I love it. The next one is similar. It is potted. It's the All Natural Face Eyeshadow Primer in Buff, and it's a flush color, which is really, really beneficial because, again, this will take away the redness on your eyelids. I the reason why I'm featuring these on the video instead of like Urban Decay Primer Potion and Too Faced Shadow Insurance is because those are sheer. They do a great job with not creasing and with not creasing. I forgot to mention on this that this doesn't crease, and obviously you can't cake it on. Anything you cake on is going to crease, even Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So, just a good clean swipe like this, rub, 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 let it sit, it's good. And even if, honestly, like, even if it does crease, like, the actual primer itself, all you need to do is smooth it out before your eyeshadow. Even if you don't smooth it out, the eyeshadow is just going to cover it up, and then it doesn't crease at all. That's the same with the All Natural Face eyeshadow primer, but it is a really nice. Actually, I got this from her last year. I contacted her because I wanted to try out her products, and she noticed that on a video that I really been wanting the Naked palette from Urban Decay, and that's when I didn't own it. And she said, well, I'm going to send you some things that I think is very similar, eyeshadow-wise, to the Naked palette, and I also want to send you a couple of bases. And actually, she has a black base too, but I cannot find it at the moment, so I'm just going to talk about that as well. So everything I talk about on this is the same as her black primer. Again, it's another dupe for the NYX, Black Bean jumbo pencil. She has a black one of these, and so I got this from her, and I really love it. I've been forgetting to use it just because, whatever, I forget, but it's really smooth as well. It's not, it feels, it's a little bit oilier than the Madstyle Cosmetics, but it's not oily. But it does cancel out the redness. It does a really good job. You probably need a little bit more than like Madstyle Cosmetics because it is it's not sheer, but it's thinner, so you kind of need to put a couple of coats on. Well, not a couple. It does a better job on the lid. But this doesn't really crease. If you cake it on, it will. But like I said, just smooth it out if you notice it creased out. And it does a really good job at keeping on the eyeshadow, just like the Madstyle Cosmetics. It does enhance your color of your eyeshadow, which is really nice. I don't know what else to say. It's just, these are really, really good products. They're independent companies, they're safe, they're both vegan, cruelty-free. And honestly, it's just like any other primer that you would buy from high-end companies, and most of them not even cruelty-free or vegan, and also they could have whatever chemicals or whatever ingredients are in it, and these are safe and they're good priced. They're about the same price, I think. I will list below the prices and where you can buy them, but I just haven't done a video on them, and honestly, I don't use these all the time, but lately I have been, and I've been telling myself, why bother using anything else when these are great? Like I mentioned, there is a black base from the All Natural Face. I don't have it actually physically with me right now because I can't find it. I wish I could have, because it would have been a better demonstration. But I'll talk about the black one. The black one is really great for whatever kind of look you want to do. It can change like the way your eyeshadows look. Like the white can really enhance that color, the true color. The black can always just kind of darken it up a little bit. The black is good for smoky eyes. It's good for other darker colors because it clings on to that darkness. It could help out with liner. So that's the All Natural Face is very good with that. It isn't very well, once you smooth it out, it could be not as intense as the NYX Jumbo Pencil, but if you layer it, it can, but then it can have creasing, but you can just smooth it out. But ultimately, I really recommend these. They're both the same size. They're both good good brands, and I say, why not go get them? Might as well. And I think that is all I want to say about them. I hope that you could follow along, because you know how I am, I ramble. But yeah, definitely check them out. If you do buy any of these products, definitely say hello on their Facebook pages. I don't think the All Natural Face actually has an official page. I think like their representatives who sell their products do, but yeah, if you go to Madstyle Cosmetics, just say, Christina from Kate Stowe Beat Me sent me, I love your Pop and Lock. And she also has her own other primer called Optimus Primer, Optimus Primer, and it's like a similar consistency of like Urban Decay Primer Potion and Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I have not got my hands on that yet, but that's another option if you don't really like potted. And she also has Mad Sauce, which is a really cool foiling base that really makes your eyeshadow pop. But you have to let that like sit on your eyes for like 10 minutes and make it dry. But that's besides the point. But ultimately, I'm just excited to talk about this to you guys, so that's why I'm talking fast. Go buy them if you don't already have them. Comment below like what do you love about them. Comment below your favorite products from these brands. I would love to hear from you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.